welcome. This is Mutiny Motorsport. This is Season 12. This is the Formula Intercar. Where are we this week? That is the question all the drivers are asking as the wheel spins and they find out what has been selected. Let's see what the track pool brings up. It is Hockenheim Shot B. There are no previous winners here. We haven't raced on this in configuration before, but the 2.6 kilometer track is somewhere where we have raced. This whole track is where we have raced before, and it's got 13 corners packed into the 2.6 kilometers. And Kumsum was the fastest driver of them all, half a second over Garrett O'Brien and TTR in third place. Great qualifying there from the top, from the front to Shattered Compass in fourth place, 1.14 seconds off. Viltech in fifth, D-Bug in sixth, J-Rook in seventh, Orange in eighth, Bumblebee in ninth, RT, Leclerc and Maxi are 5 seconds off in such a short track. That's nothing against Maxi. That's everything to say for Kumsum's lap time here, as we can look at the weather. It is a bit cloudy out there. Track is looking pretty good. The crowd is here in full force and you are here to join us, and we are so thankful to have you along for round 6. This is the sprint. So all those qualifying results are flipped up on top of their head and they are starting in reverse order. So even though you're 5 seconds behind, it does not matter. You will start from the front, and there is Maxi. MD 2110 coming around the final 2 corners, the penultimate corner there in his Jag. He's got one more corner left and they will line up side by side. And it says it's dry and heavy cloud, but almost looks like there's a bit of dampness there as we see the crowd looking onto us as we are going down towards the start-finish line. You can see it right there. The flags are waving as they kind of all get themselves into right position and they cross the line. And this is go. This is go. The two Adamo cars there looking for a way through. And there's that Viltech there looking for a way as well as we go out wide. There's a couple of cars. You just want to stay on that curb so that you're not getting track limits, and in goes Maxi way ahead as we already see some cars going way out wide. Oh, it's a bit close there. That looked like Shattered Compass getting right alongside. And there we go. Maxi Viltech. Wow, what a start from him. Up into second already. RT in third, Orange in fourth, TTR up into fifth alongside D-Bug. And there he is in the bright yellow Benson Hedges car. J-Rook getting forced out wide there as we follow them down into the stadium section. Oh, there's a huge one right there. What has happened? That was D-Bug going sideways. I didn't quite catch, but there was definitely a massive collision there, and Shattered Compass seems to scrape his way through. So who are the big losers there? D-Bug, Bumblebee, RT and Leclerc. They seem to be the big losers, and Shattered Compass just scraping through there into 8th place. That was a start, wasn't it? Let's keep going. As they come and they finish the first lap, Maxi is still ahead of Viltech, but only by just its 0.4 of a second. TTR now up into 3rd place. Orange still in 4th. This is a great start from the Orange team as they're looking to capitalize on the end of the season and make the most points while they can, while they're both still there. And here we go, back on board now with Kumsum. Remember, started at the back. He's got the longest amount of work to do, the biggest job to do is what I should say. As we're watching him just there. And that is Viltech. TTR has got through. He's got through in front of Viltech. And I believe actually Orange is in an Adamo car, maybe my mistake there. Maybe, there we have confirmation. He's not meant to be in that livery. He's jumped in the wrong car. Maybe something was wrong with his orange car. Orange did not work out. There were too many oranges. And there we go, TTR hounding Maxi now, 0.3 of a second. This is for the race lead. This is for the sprint win, and it's only shortly over 15 minutes. And if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you clicked on, well, thank you very much. Go back and watch the rest. Here we are in the middle of the season and we're in the middle of a fight, and this is Shattered Compass up into 7th place now. He's got past J-Rock. TTR up the inside of Maxi there. Gets his car out sideways. Is he going to have to pace down into that tight, tricky chicane? It does not look like it. Maxi has got the inside line there. Cuts back across. This is great defensive driving. What's it going to be? TTR down the inside, late on the brakes, and he just is in the inside of the curb. There we go, and then they go side by side again. We're not going to see the shadow compass goes through. He is side by side with Garrett O'Brien as Garrett slides the car round. And Garrett O'Brien survives that one, but Shattered is on a mission right now. You can see him edging the car along. Trying to get that car around as Garrett goes wide. Had there been collision there? Maybe earlier. And there we go, his teammate Viltec down into fourth. Cumsum's already in front of him. He's got Orange behind him. Maybe not quite the ultimate pace there in these early laps that he's looking for. But will this be a recovery drive, or is Orange going to try and get past him? Orange is screaming all down the back of him as we see now. Cumsum lurking at the back as Viltec goes really wide there. Really wide. And is Orange through? He is not through yet. But he was there. He's putting pressure on him. And there we go. In the wrong livery there. We see him. He is in the slipstream. This is a great solid drive today from the Orange team. Trumpet boy. As we see Cupped Up, is he going to do the same thing as TTR lunge down the inside? No, he's not quite close enough. He's trying the same line though, right up the inside on that curve. And there we go. Cuts as hard as you dare. Don't unsettle the car too much. Having the foot absolutely flat to the floor during this section. These cars have such little power. And he's looking for every which way. He goes down the inside. No, it's the smallest touch, but that looks like Maxi's going round. Oh, and he collects. Oh, no. And he collects a whole bunch. I think that was Viltec. No, as Cumsum loses the car. Still recovering from that smallest touch. And this has not worked out well. Oh, and there's yellow flags all over the place. If you look at the top right-hand side, and you can see the track map, there is still one in the last sector. As we come back through, so lap 6, TTR ahead of Orange, ahead of Shattered, who's inherited third place. Maxi down into fourth after that touch. J-Rock in fifth, Leclerc sixth, Cumsum down to seventh, Viltec down to eighth. This is not doing their title chances any good right now. Artie and ninth, Garrett O'Brien 10th place, 1 minute down already. And Debug 154, is he still even racing? 11th place, yes he is, he's coming around the final two corners if you look on your track map. This is not what they need for their title right now, but at least they're all together, all the championship leaders, not really scoring any points. That's the one consolation prize they can take from this so far, as we got J-Rook now hounding Maxi. So we have TTR ahead of Orange, ahead of Shattered, with Maxi in fourth place. Points go down all the way to seventh place, I believe. So you got to stick with it. You got to try and make sure that you're there. Right at the end of the 15 minutes. Oh, as Maxi goes off. Oh, as Maxi goes off, and J-Rook is now up into fourth position. That is going to be great news for him and his championship bid. Wow. Was he expecting that or what? And let's go through. Oh, Cumsum looks down the inside on Leclerc, goes through, keeps it. Oh, might have been off the track there. You don't need to stay on the curb or the green. I wouldn't even call it AstroTurf, more like tarmac there. You can see track temp 29 degrees. Air temp 17. It is dry and there is no wind. The flag's flying, but only because they're held up and down the inside. Late braking maneuver. This is a great one from Cumsum, and his speed is showing. That half a second in qualifying was no flip, as it rarely ever is with Cumsum. And he's on the ball. And he's up into fourth place already. And TTR now starting to pull away from the field. 5 seconds ahead of his teammate. Half a second a lap. Shattered Compass, a couple of seconds back from that, and Cumsum in fourth position. And there you go, Leclerc in sixth. Lurking to get on the back of J-Rook after J-Rook has fallen back down just a little bit from Cumsum. Leclerc, we know, super smooth, super sensible driver. Gets his positions through sheer patience. And here we go, he's already on the back. and their lap times are pretty similar, just a tenth between them. This is going to be a great little sprint battle here. We're already on lap 8. We are not far from the end. We must be close to finishing. Got to be at least in the final third of this race. And there we go, Shattered Compass. Now right behind Orange. I wonder if Orange made a small mistake there. Well, we also can see that Shattered is on form right now with his lap times. So maybe just starting to catch up. Can Orange hold him off and get this 1-2 in the sprint? Is that going to be what happens? No, and he goes off. Oh, the commentator's curse has happened as he rejoins. I think Kumsum's going to get past him. Yeah, he will. And Orange down into 4th. And here's his recovery. Got to keep it on the track now. These tyres may have overheated just a little bit. And I guess not his teammate, but his teammate Leclerc there in 6th position, still hunting down J-Rook, just less than a second between them. You can see it's under half a second right now. He pulls to the inside, maybe for a little bit more. No. Yeah, lets off. That was quite a big let off there. He is not looking to have a crash in T1 and brings the gap back down to about a second as they enter through T2 there. And then they hold the throttle absolutely flat to come through the left-hander. The left-hander as well. As we see Kumsum coming through the bit that they're just approaching as he goes into the stadium section here. Look at that nut line, nice wide, right up until the white line, right up to the edge of the track, using all the track and more. Round the corner, use the banking to your advantage, use all the exit. Don't cut too hard, don't unsettle the car during that stadium section. You see Leclerc, very similar line. Thumbs up, don't cut too hard. Stay a little bit to the right, don't use all the track in this sense because the camber does throw you off just a little bit. And now during this final corner, keep it flat, get the apex, get the turn in nice and early so that you can run it right the way to the line. He is much closer this time. 0.2 of a second, 0.1 of a second. Is he going to make the dive? No. He's going to think better of it again, but this time he hasn't let off half as much. And the pressure is cooking now on J-Rook. You can see just a little bit of a struggle there on exit. That's being hounded for you. As we're coming into just the final few laps now, it is lap 10. It is TTR ahead of Shattered Compass, ahead of Kumsum, ahead of Orange, ahead of J-Rook. And this is the battle we're looking at. 5th and 6th. This is the battle for 3 points or 2 points. And you got to say, it's looking like Kumsum's picking up an extra point right now as Leclerc gets a great exit. Is he going to keep his foot flat? He changes down gear and the car just bogs a little bit, but it looks like he's getting up alongside. He's going to force J-Rook to the inside. It's not the optimal line, but is there a way through here? Oh, it doesn't look like it. He just keeps applying the pressure and applying the pressure. And J-Rook right now is taking it. He's taking it. Oh, is he going to cook too hard though, Leclerc? Come on. I'm willing him on. I'm willing on them both. Look how much room J-Rook has taken on the exit there. And he's making the move down the inside. Could this be into turn 1? They're side by side. They're having to brake a little bit. You can see the car dive. No. J-Rook takes the standard line and gets it done. But this is not over yet. We must be coming up to the last lap. And the leaders, well, looks like Kumsum's got through and Shattered. I wonder what Shattered's done. Where is Shattered? What is going on? Looks like he's been overtaken. And this is Leclerc still piling the pressure on. And there we go. We get confirmation. There has been a pass on track. Wow. As Kumsum gets the car out sideways in a desperate attempt to keep that position. And he is absolutely giving it the beans. And that must have been a great pass. Unfortunate we didn't see it, but we can see the aftermath of just, look at that. 2 quick drivers, but Kumsum starting to pull away. Yeah, there was a mistake there. Shattered at 13, Kumsum in 11. The pace in front is a 10, so that's the cost of battling for you. As Shattered gets it out sideways, and that looks like a car coming out of the pits. That must be Voltec. Maybe hoping, or maybe just pulling aside, maybe just hoping that someone else will screw up and he can get a couple of laps back and maybe a point. but his nearest rival really, I think, was Debug. It's hard to remember. And there we go. There's Leclerc alongside. He's going to get it down into turn 2. Can he brake late enough? He can now force J-Rook out wide. Yeah, he covers the line. He's going down the middle of the track now. And he's saying to J-Rook, if you want to get that back, you're going to have to work just as hard as you made me work. And there we go. That was a great overtake from Leclerc. As we see Shattered Compass now. There's his second position. Third position, sorry. Kumsum is still in front of him. And he's got, I think that's Viltech just behind. Oh no, sorry, that is Garrett O'Brien. My apologies. I really do apologize there. And that is it. The winner has crossed the line. It is TTAR. But we are still looking at J-Rook and Leclerc. J-Rook going slightly wide there, I think has missed the mark. But who's going to come through? This is a battle to the end there with Shattered and Kumsum. And Kumsum gets it. Shattered gets third position there. Wow. Thanks to the midfield guys. What an epic battle, Leclerc and J-Rook. Thanks for bringing the party to the middle of that race. Fantastic. He's going to get driver of the day because of that. It should be one of those two. And there we go. TTAR with the win. It's a great little sprint win for him. Not the season he was hoping for. But 9 points on the cards. Shattered Compass in second. Kumsum, 5-second penalty for the collision there. Right at the beginning with Maxi. Cost him, but he did get a point back, so pretty much got the points he was going to get anyway with 6. Then we got Orange in 4th. Great drive there, recovery to hold on to that position. Leclerc did get J-Rook, as we saw. Fantastic battle there, and then you just got to see Maxi really not that very far behind. Maxi getting the last point of the day, or of the drive, sorry, and then RT in 8th position, Garrett O'Brien in 9th, Debug and Viltech. Sorry for getting them confused. Fastest lap was Kumsum 1:10.2. That is a swift lap there. And also getting driver of the day. Incredible drive there to get back through the field after having dropped down so far. As the Portuguese national anthem plays here in Germany, we will see you for the next round of features. Come join us. Click next. Thank you so much for joining us.